Hi, everyone. We're back. Welcome to the premiere of season 3 of The Darkness Unbroken. Ah! Ah! Everyone scream! Ah!
Ah!
Okay, we all that's our excitement. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah, let's just jump into it and have everyone introduce themselves and their characters, and Emma's gonna make us answer awkward questions, and then we have something to show everyone afterwards. So yeah, Emma, go ahead, get us started, friend.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I am Emma or Hamalu on the internet. I am your game master for this, our third season. Very excited for multiple reasons for today's session, but mostly to be around a table with these absolutely fantastic players. I have lucked out. I'm hoping you guys all have a wonderful night with us and that your week's going okay. The awkward question I am posing to you all is where would you, the player, want to live in Thedas?
Wow.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
I am Freddie. I'm playing Faywin, the traumatized dream mage elf. And me, the player, I think I would most want to live in... We don't see it that much in the games, but I'm really curious about Navarra. Everything I hear about it is really interesting. And so I think that's where I would want to live. Yeah, also like cool tombs.
Yeah. Marvelous.
Hey everyone, my name is Seekin, or else a vamp on the interwebs, but today I'll be playing Bella, the city elf rogue, and I can't, for the life of me, remember where it is, but the Avar, like
Sun Bear Hold.
Sun Bear Hold, that one.
In the Frostbite Mountains, yeah.
It's in the Frostbite Mountains. Sun Bear Hold, the Frostbite Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
And I got food. Look
yes.
Delivery.
Yeah, Sun Bear and the Frostback Mountains is one of my favorite places that I've explored in Ferelden, or like in just the world, through the games that I make Emma play because I'm really bad at them. So I just watch her play. That's my answer.
Hello, everyone. I am Gambit, and I'll be playing Arlen, our lovable, burly mountain man. And just like Arlen, I would love to live in the Frostback Mountain. Give me back some of that snow, yo. I need that. I miss it so.
Amazing answer.
Man. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Val. This is my channel. Today I bring to you Robin Cadret, who is our little stoner skin and hair care dwarf of the party. Proper business person. As far as where I would like to live, the thing is that two of y'all already said with the Avar, even though that's where my heart is. So now I feel peer pressure to tell you elsewhere. So my second place that I would probably live would be, out of the places that I have seen, honestly, I think I would go Kirkwall. I'm going in the free cities.
I'd love Kirkwall.
Yeah, I'm all about I'm there. Kirkwall is a place of free trade and democracy and only the beginning of capitalism, so not late stage capitalism, so there's still hope.
Also just constantly being reminded of the sins of the past.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would do Kirkwall. I think Kirkwall has a lot of potential. It's like Kansas City, Missouri.
I would go Starkhaven purely because my accent would fit right in, because everyone from Starkhaven apparently has a Scottish accent, so...
There you go. All right.
Must be like home.
Couple reminders before we get started and before we show everyone surprise, which for the cast members, make sure you're watching the stream with your audio on so that you can see and hear the surprise. So go ahead and pull up stream while I'm doing these little announcements. First and foremost, this is a viewer affected game. You can affect the game with your bits, subs, and donations. Nightbot will tell you exactly what those are. But for every 100 biddies here, you can give a reroll to anybody you see here that can roll dice, so that includes the GM. If you wish to give us an auto success which is essentially with a 6-point stunt, which is a crit success in this system, you could do that by subbing to the channel. If you want to give us potions or focus points, you should be donating money either to Coffee or Streamlabs of $5 USD, and if you donate $10 USD to either of those, you get to create an NPC. You get to do their race, their class, and their name. So last year, despite the fact there are no kobolds in Dragon Age, our good friend Silent donated for us to have a kobold, and we stand kobolds on this channel, so it happens. Okay, so are we ready for the surprise? Is everyone on the stream?
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
I am going to switch this over.
I stopped eating because of this.
Okay. And I just want y'all to listen to this very special message from this person.
To the cast of Darkness Unbroken. This is from Emma, your game master. And she told me you guys are starting your 3rd season of a Dragon Age tabletop RPG. And that's sick. Is this a real thing? Is this something y'all just made up? I think that's awesome. I hope every Saturday you guys break a leg. Just so you guys know the term break a leg, if you might already know this, but it's an old theater term. And break a leg, the stage used to be held up by legs, the posts. And they wanted you to get so many sort of like curtain calls where the crowd just keeps clapping that you would walk out on the stage and back to your dressing room so many times that a leg of the stage would break. So, with that history lesson, I'm clearing my throat. You know what it's time for. It's time for the Iron Bull. So, I wish all of you a true aim, a mighty sword, a powerful axe, a defensive shield. You don't need defense. You've got the fucking Iron Bull. I think it was the Iron effing Bull. I've never cussed in a cameo. But when the bull comes out, you take what you get. Good luck, friends. And may your adventures be many. Peace.
So
You're all welcome. I love you very much.
I hope that you were all pleasantly surprised by that and been sitting on it for a while.
I was literally saying before we came on
crap.
camera that Iron Bull is my favorite character.
Wow.
I love it. I love the thing like the Dragon Age RPG. Is that a thing?
Because he's a D&D fan, so clearly, you know, he needs to be educated on the ways of the Dragon Age TTRPG.
My cheeks hurt.
Just randomly gives you guys a history lesson in the middle of his wishes.
Like adorable, and apparently we're the first person he's ever cursed for on a cameo.
Yes,
Oh
I
God,
love
I
that.
feel so special.
I love that for us.
Yeah, and
He said Emma's name.
I know.
Emma,
And the game.
Thank you so much for that gift to us, and Freddie.
Mhm.
That
if
was
you ever
wonderful.
if you ever get to watch this, friend, thank you so much for appearing on this cameo. We really appreciate you. There's a reason why I watched She's All That again a couple weeks ago. So I know what you did next summer is next because it's spooky season. So
Also, my last season, if we got a certain amount of donations, we were going to be meeting the Nug King, and we managed to make that last season. So this season, if we can get to £30 or $30 even of donation money, I'll get you guys meeting the Iron Bull.
Again, nice.
Hell yeah!
The thing is
I can't
that-
do the voice.
do we get to
But you'll meet
smooch
him.
the Iron Bull?
Hey,
Yes.
Val, get in line.
Yes.
Excuse me. I am
I
a
know-
tiny dwarf with big dreams, okay?
I know Bella became monogamous, but I feel like her partner would understand.
I feel like Shara would want to be involved, so
I
There you
know
go.
Dara would want to be involved. We've already
I know Rylan would love to be involved.
You know what? We're just gonna have.
Welcome back to
fast
Horny
orgies.
on Main.
We're just hi. Yes, this is what this
The
game is.
game.
Everyone is.
Yeah, that cameo did nothing to quell the flames of Horny on Main in this.
No,
I
this
think it
game
just
is
put
all
some oil
about
on it.
thirst and emotions. Is the subheading of this game in
Mhm.
Darkness Unbroken? Thirst and emotions.
Thirst and emotions.
We're already there with the thirsty. Yes, that is correct. I can see that Greg's in chat there. Yeah, $30 is how much we need for a direct donation to let several people, but also her, to meet the Iron Bull. So
Take us, yo. It's your turn now.
oh,
friend.
it's me.
So you
it's
gotta.
my turn.
You are in charge now. I am just here making sure everybody is having a good time and to be a tiny dwarf. Let's go.
Let's all be horrors together, everyone. Okay, so welcome back, everyone. As we said, this is season 3 premiere. We've had 2 very eventful past seasons. Last season, the group returned from the Fade and found themselves at the top of Sundermount in Kirkwall and greeted by an elf who was praying to Mythal, the Elven Goddess of Justice. The group made some new friends, assassinated a noble pretty successfully, fled the city to return to Highever. There were reunions with loved ones and a decision made to start some relationships with 2 of the elf daddies. Hearing of a rebel mage camp, the group traveled to the hinterlands to help rescue mages along the way. Templars are killed because ATAP. Mages are aided, and a chance meeting with Leliana, the Nightingale, occurs. Faywin has a tense meeting with an old friend, and the group learn of mages that are gathering in Redcliffe and a peace treaty that is planned in the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I'm sure nothing bad will happen there, to end the civil war that is going on. The decision was made to travel to Halam Sharal in Orlais to assist some surviving elves after a slaughter, and to chase down this elven cult that has been their bane for a while. Robin met with her estranged twin. The elves were tracked to a cave in the mountains, hidden through some magical doorways that Faywin was able to get through. The Nug King's blessing was gathered, as well as meeting our wonderful kobold friend. Faywin found a keystone to the Illuvians, although we're not sure how that works yet. The cult and Galdathrax in his dragon form were defeated, and as they escaped and went out into the night air, a huge explosion has erupted, and the very skies have been torn apart. To that end, as you are out now and surrounded by the elves that you managed to rescue and feeling rather triumphant, however, you can see that the literal skies have been ripped apart. What are you thinking, feeling, and what are you saying to each other in this moment? I give the scene to you, my friends.
So if I understand correctly, the sky erupted on top of the Frostback Mountains, correct?
Yes, so where you see the mountain range behind you, above it, and in the sky itself, there is a large, deep green hole that is roiling with energy, and you can see what can only be described as parts that seem to be floating. It's nothing you've ever seen before. It's nothing any of you have ever seen before. But there's something about the sickly green color that's quite reminiscent to what happened to you all not terribly long ago.
Faywin, do you know what this is?
It looks like the Fade.
Yeah.
Can the Fade come here? Is that a thing?
It shouldn't.
Apparently. Oh, fucking hell.
And of course, all the mages are being rounded up, and anybody who has magical powers that could help is being driven out of the place.
GM, would I concede this rift to where we knew that meeting was going to happen with the mages?
I was definitely about to
Ooh.
ask if there was a way I could make a roll.
I will allow cunning rolls for you guys. If you feel
Okay.
you have a focus within cunning that might apply to this, feel free
Cultural
to barter
lore?
that with me.
Navigation.
Navigation, yes. Cultural lore, sure. It'll inform the type of information you each get. Okay. You're not sure. I mean, you definitely know that it's there. As for where the temple might be, you don't actually know where the temple is. It's not something that you are aware of, Bella. Especially given that it's very much a place that is important to the religion of the Maker, which is not something you are a fan of. Robin, however, you're very familiar with the Frostbat Mountains, given that Orzammar is kind of nestled fairly close to it, and you are someone who travels fairly extensively. So you may even have been to Haven before in your travels south from Orzammar. Yeah, that's pretty. If you figure out where the yup,
That's next to the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Fuck.
That's where everyone was supposed to be negotiating, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
What if this was a trap?
The meeting?
Yeah.
By who?
Yes, who would have possibly done that on purpose?
It would cause great death to both the mages and the Templars.
Very good point. Maybe a force on the other
third party?
side.
But that doesn't make sense.
We're not going to get any information here.
No.
We have to start moving.
Yeah. Well, if we didn't think things were safe before.
If that thing leads to the Fade, the world just got a lot more dangerous.
Just a little bit. I'm obviously being sarcastic. We should check on our people.
Yes.
Let's head back.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long day.
One too many traumatizing events after another. I am running out of royal elf fruit. There is not enough royal elf fruit in the world for this. I am keeping an eye out.
Okay, roll a searching roll for me.
Oh, just
for the journey home. Hell yeah! See if you can find some royal elf fruit. I'm gonna let you roll twice and take the highest one because you have Dara is with you and he is exceptionally good at finding these
searching. Things. Okay, I'll roll that twice. Well, they're both 18s, so
yeah. Yeah. Clearly, both you and Dara are very in need, and he keeps those keen elf eyes out to help out. Yes, you find a fairly decent stock, not just for yourself, but perhaps even for trading with people or keeping to yourself. Let's be real. You are able to find that.
Oh, fuck God! Praise the ancestors. Let's
praise the ancestors. Yep. So, with that firmly in mind, and knowing how desperate you are to get home to what is currently home for you all, you make the journey back to High Ever. It takes a few days, around about 4 to return, and you are able to check in with those that you need to. It's clear when you are traveling on the roads that almost everyone is exceptionally dismayed by this, because the route that you are taking, it's always somewhat visible, and as you come past where the road to Orzammar is, you do see that there are people traveling north. They are trying to get away from whatever the fuck that was. You don't hear much in terms of news on your travel back. It seems that whatever has gone on, the people there have not yet started their traveling and escape from what has occurred. but you do make it back. There is a moment in that journey where Robin, you get to spend a little bit of time with your sibling. They told you.
She's not here right now.
Right.
Oh, sorry. I didn't have my cameras on. I had my map on. Oh, that's fine.
She went
We
to
can
a
circle back to that.
Oh wait, she's back.
Oh, wonderful. Hi, Val.
Hi. I know
Hi.
everyone is in dismay at Hi Ever.
Things are quite dismayed. No, on the journey back, we're gonna do our first of our scenes, and just so that everyone watching is aware, we are going through a small time skip of around a month, and we are going to be doing little vignettes of scenes with everyone in that time. The first of which is between Robin and your twin, Crane, who decided after everything to perhaps start the journey back. Not immediately, but they're interested in visiting Orzammar at some point. So they travel with you for a while, with the plans of perhaps staying in a nearby town called Jader for a little while, letting you travel on. But before you part ways, they request your company in whatever roadside tavern you guys have stopped off at to discuss matters.
And I would assume that in this part we're now aware, at the very least, of what happened. Well, not exactly what happened, but about what everyone thinks happened at the Sacred Ashes, right? We're kind of in the rumor mill.
Yeah. At the moment, you are mostly getting rumors. It seems that the time it's taken you guys to get to this particular location, it's mostly people who observed the explosion itself happened. Nobody yet on the road has come from Haven or the temple itself.
Gotcha.
Yet.
Okay.
So you have no firsthand. You simply have, we saw this happening, and a lot of it is speculative at the moment. Right. But certainly a hole's been ripped in the sky, and everyone's freaking the fuck out.
Yep. Other question.
Yes.
The griffin egg that we found, was I taking it to Crane because we had talked about it to look over?
An egg.
We have an egg.
What's inside?
Yeah, we have an egg. Sorry,
what you got?
My
was
meta.
A map. Yeah, you have a map that had a location in the Androvals.
Gotcha.
That seems to suggest that that's where the griffin is. This currently is just a fairly decent sized egg.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's inside.
The question is, who has the egg? Did I bring the egg? What was the consensus
Who wants to have the egg?
On the egg?
It feels really weird for those of us who are Inquisition fans to be talking about this egg as if it's a thing. Because, listen,
this egg.
Dragon Age 4, we're all ready to make some omelets. Sorry.
I was gonna say biggest omelet ever.
I would vote between either Robin or Bella.
Okay. I will take.
How big is it? Like big egg?
It's not
okay.
big.
Not that big. Okay.
Okay. I will have the egg, and I have left shit. What's my cat's name?
Magpie, wasn't it?
Yes. I left Magpie with Dara on this venture and brought Finch and the egg with me. So, it's like mom and dad have to separate for a little while. It's fine. Like you will see each other once again. So Robin has the egg and their sentinel with her. So as she goes to Jader in a tavern to meet their twin sibling Craig. Right. Okay. I have this egg.
Yeah.
I just carry it in an egg satchel. And so I go in this tavern.
Okay. so they're there, sat maybe reading some letters as they wait for you to come and meet them.
Mm-hmm.
Give a smile. Seems genuinely happy to see you, but that sort of measured awkwardness when it's still very new and weird.
Hey,
Hi.
how's it going? It's just like sits down, puts egg in front of me. Like
going very, very well.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just
yeah, it's going well. Okay.
well, I
as well, yeah, there's a hole in the sky.
There's a hole in the sky.
There's a hole in the
I've
sky.
sent my letters to make my excuses there that I'm going to travel for a while. So.
Oh, well, where are you going?
I may go east for a while, and if and when I feel brave enough, and then maybe go to Orzammar.
Oh, okay. We're not that far now, but you can. Our dad would be happy to see you. Which, by the way, do you want me to mention? Like, do you have an address? Maybe he can write you. Like, what do you want in like my? I have a lot of questions, obviously, for him because clearly we're the same person. Like we're not like the same person, but we
entered the world at the same time.
Yeah,
from the same.
Yeah, from the same canal.
Yes.
Yeah. So your mom, our mom, is she alive?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I guess that's something I'll have to give her this that's something I'll have to also, can I have an address?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yep. This is awkward.
Right. Well, takes out a bit of paper from the various letters that he has and scribbles down 2 addresses, and slides it over. This first one is my address.
Okay.
In Valroyo, and there's the second one is for her. When I started amassing some money, I got her an apartment somewhere.
Okay.
Fairly nice. So she lives there now.
Okay. An apartment in Valrio. Okay. Cool. I think maybe you should send the letter first so it's not a huge surprise, so that she's prepared for it. And I should probably tell Van as well. You're so composed and cool. How can you do this? How are you like this?
Coping mechanisms. I have coping mechanisms.
I pull out my pipe. Same.
I don't have those coping mechanisms.
I mean, do you want some of these coping mechanisms? I'm willing to share.
No.
You're an artist and you don't want these coping mechanisms?
I don't do that.
Okay, I'm not trying to pressure you. I'm just genuinely
Okay.
curious because I have partied with artists before, and that's how this started.
Maybe I'm just not that kind.
Yeah, no.
But
It's like I said. It's don't answer anything you're uncomfortable like answering. I'm a lot. So
I've been told I should be not right now. I think I'm just. This tends to happen when I'm a little anxious.
oh,
But
okay.
I'm told I'm, especially if I start talking about something I'm really interested in.
Is whiskey your coping mechanism? We can get that.
No, don't.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Like looks like
Yeah.
has a moment like you were okay.
I don't judge people that do.
No. I didn't expect. I didn't expect that you did. The whole. It was just.
Before
Yeah.
when I was younger, I used to do it. I used to do it a lot, too much, and then, but that was a coping mechanism for something else, and then when I adjusted that something else, and became more who I am, I didn't have to anymore. So
here's some free samples as I hand some oil and some lotion to him. Like,
thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't have any samples to give you, but
no. It's cool. This is, and don't think I'm doing this just because. Oh,
you know what?
Huh?
No, I have something I can give you, but
okay.
Carry on. I don't want to interrupt.
No. I forgot already. So
starts rummaging through bag and pulling out bits and pieces, and there's a lot of like paper. You can see that there's also like a sketchbook, basically, various things, and pulls out a small relief that has been carved in stone. It looks, and it is the bust of a woman looking sideways. And slides it over to you. That's, well, it's mine, but I want you to have. I could make another one. That's of
mother. That's so nice.
Her. Yeah.
Wow. This
I don't know
is genuine. I promise.
Okay.
Wow.
Because I wasn't sure. I mean, if it's a bit unsure, like if you're not happy with her,
I'm just super surprised that you would separate. Okay. Wow. I will put this with my egg.
Your egg? That's a big egg.
I found it. A nug gave it to me, or did a kobold give it to me?
The kobold.
Okay, a tiny lizard gave it to me. Like a tiny lizard person. Like if a dragon was like a tiny lizard person, it gave it to me. I was in the cave. I was not the deep roads. I was in some adventure bullshit. And now I have this egg.
I wish you luck. And is there something alive in there?
I'm gonna put my hand on this egg or my ear on this egg and listen inside of it.
Perception check?
Listening? Okay. Yeah.
Hearing, I think they call it.
Perception hearing. Let's go.
Oh!
Well,
you know what? It's very faint. Would have been very difficult for most to hear it, but you know what? Keen hearing. There is something in there, yeah.
Yeah, there's.
Oh, you
I
should
have a
be.
I have a living
That
egg.
needs to be warm. That needs to be warm.
I'm trying very hard. I keep it against me. Animals don't like me in general, so but
Well, maybe
it's
you could bond with it in a
y-
warm.
I don't know. You, here's what's up. I'm not a safe person.
Oh, that
I've been to the Fade, not cool. Been fighting an elf god, also not cool. Fighting Templars, not cool. ATAB, um, I'm. Could you babysit my egg until we meet
Oh,
again in Arsmar? I just got a lot
yes.
to do.
Yeah, I can. Yes, because you'll need this back in Orzammar.
Yes,
So
yeah.
I'll need to go to.
I want to do some more research on it and figure it out. And you know, if you have free time, I'd appreciate the help. But I just think that I once I meet with my boyfriend again, like the cat is gonna get jealous and want to be in my sling, so the egg can't be in my sling. There's a lot going on.
All right.
Okay.
I will look after your egg, and we'll see each other in.
Thanks, bro. Can I call you bro?
Yes.
Thanks, bro.
Bro. Should I call you sis?
You can call me sis or brosis. Brosis is cool.
Brosis.
Brosis.
I can call you brosis.
Thanks. You can call me whatever you like as long as it's not. You can call me that too. It's fine if it's true. Just talking and things get maybe a little less awkward as the conversation continues.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They ease up a bit whilst talking. It seems that you guys have, found that
our egg.
Together.
We have an egg.
You have an egg now. Yes.
Cool.
Okay. Very good. So you say your goodbyes. It seems that they are ready to head east. Now you've given them a very good reason that they have to go to Orzammar, and they seem very appreciative of that. So after that catch up, the group carry on their journeys, and eventually you all make your way back to Highever, the city along the coastline, the storm coast next to the Waking Sea. The city has become a sort of home for most of you. Some maybe have feelings of home elsewhere, but it is your base for now. And we will zoom in on a scene with Arlen coming back. And whilst everyone else goes off to meet people, it seems that news of the group's arrival has reached certain ears, and coming out into the square to see if it is indeed true is small. She's short. She's quite dainty, but kicks ass at the same time. You see Sinead.
So you can see me. Let's look. You can see Arlen finally looking into a window to adjust himself, and then walks with purpose towards Sinead, and it hesitates for a second, but just goes for a very tight embrace. And if I can lift her up the ground a little bit to just squeeze a bit more, I totally would do that.
Very easily, because you are tall and strong, and she is quite petite. But yes, you're she's like dirty blonde hair and some scars. She's clearly, been through some fights, and has her her missing arm. But she's it's all bandaged up. She's looking quite more herself now. She's carrying herself with a bit more confidence as you see her, and you can easily kind of scoop her up and give her a squeeze, and she'll laugh and give you a playful pat on the shoulders of like, that's
Okay, I'm gonna put her down now.
I don't want you to break me in half.
No, I wouldn't want to do that either.
No. I'm glad to see you back.
I've missed you.
I've missed you too.
Have you found a? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I'm very glad that you made it back safely. It seems it's very dangerous while you were out there.
Yes, things seems to have happened.
Yes.
We do have tales to tell of our 2 weeks about?
Yes, you're knocking over about 2 weeks
Okay.
that you were away. Yeah.
Things things have happened during those 2 weeks. Did you know that there is a king of nugs?
A king of nugs.
Yes.
As in, it's a person who is a king of nugs, or it's a nug who is a king of nugs?
The latter.
Oh.
I'll put my arm around her shoulder and just see if we can just walk around the around the city, and I will regale her with the tales of absolute heroism that happened.
Yeah, she's fascinated to listen to them all. She asks many questions and seems genuinely very interested in all that you've been doing.
I'm trying to keep my back to the rift in the sky a little bit. I'm trying to see if I can hide that fact. I don't want to show that I'm very concerned about the homeland. Basically.
Okay, yeah, you're just not wanting to look at it. She's not well, actually. Let's find out. What does she notice?
Oh no, the click clacks are coming out.
Click clacks. I do not have a character sheet for her, but I can roll dice. Not terrible.
Uh-oh. We lost Satan.
He rolls so well that
So
Satan
well
just bam.
Oh dear,
Dang.
yeah.
Okay, let's
no.
cameras will be messed
Sorry,
up
I'll
for a hot
continue.
second. Let me check on Satan.
She's not necessarily noticing that there's a reason that you're turning her away from the rift. She may notice that you're continuing conversation and down certain paths. So she laughs and asks you a lot of questions about what you've been doing. Can't believe. So there was a creature in there called Cheez-Its.
Yes, it's like a dragon, but the size of a cat. Wow, a dog. A dog, yes. About yay high, and it had some of the weirdest wares you'll ever see.
Okay.
He gave us an egg.
An egg?
But a big egg. Like about this big. And according to the others, it could be a griffin's egg.
The griffins are extinct, though. Do you really think there's a griffin in there?
What else could it be?
I don't know. A very big bird.
In the end, either it's a griffin or it's gonna be dinner.
Oh.
I mean, we're gonna have to raise the animal, and then when it's mature enough, then we can.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're not wrong. I don't know if I could do that if I got to know an animal and then just eat it. It's just different for you and your people.
I've raised chicken, goats, brothers and sisters. No. No, we do not.
Like slaps you right on the chest.
No, we do not eat our siblings.
Only the cousins.
Don't tell my auntie that.
I have met her, by the way. I'm getting to know her a little bit.
I'm pretty sure she told you everything about me, including all the dirty details.
Just so
Not dirty,
many
but
embarrassing stories.
yes, that's what I meant.
Lots and lots of embarrassing stories, yeah.
How have you been adapting to the city life?
It's a nice city. It's very different to Kirkwall.
It is.
A lot less organized crime.
Just wait till Bella comes back in town. Apparently, she's going to rearrange a few things.
Oh, start underground crime then.
I mean, I have only heard whispers very, very far from here, so it could be just a big misunderstanding on my part. I wink.
Okay.
I know nothing. I plead the Ferelden Fifth.
The Ferelden Fifth. Well, I would hate to make you freak that, so. Are we going to talk about the...
Yes.
It wasn't where you were, was it?
No, it was. It seems to have happened after we were done coming out of our little adventure.
Right.
According to Faywin, it would be the fate basically erupting in the world. And
Okay.
considering where it is, right above my homeland, it's very concerning.
Oh. You should, I mean, could you write home, check on them?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I know my auntie wants to go back home.
Well, maybe you could go and check on them.
That's what I'm thinking. I'll see what the others are going to think about that.
All right.
But at the moment, I'm happy to be here with you.
I am happy you're here too.
So tell me, did anybody get into trouble while we were gone?
Yes.
Oh, alrighty. I need the details of that.
She will lead you off to go to a tavern and will regale you with some amusing shenanigans. It seems the person who's been getting up to the most naughtiness is Marius, Bella's brother.
How am I not surprised?
Mm-hmm.
How many times did you go to jail?
Oh, not jail, no. Just well.
My brother's just slut.
Yeah.
Oh. I forgot about that little tidbit of information.
No, he gets paid.
He gets paid.
Sorry, he's a professional slut.
Yes.
The thing he got into trouble with was not a paid gig. But that's not for me to. It's
no. For sure, I'm gonna hear that from Bella, or from him. I mean, who knows?
Him. Yes. Anyway, come on. And she will eventually lead you back to the alienage, where after a minor time skip from that conversation with her, we find those who wish to be involved in said scene. There are rebuilding efforts going on.
Is there woodworking?
Rebuilding, huh?
Is there woodworking?
There is woodworking. Let me paint the scene for you. So, rather than necessarily things here being damaged necessarily, alienages, for those who are not aware of the Dragon Age lore, are where a lot of the elves live. It is sort of like a shantytown-esque place. Very ramshackle, and some of the buildings are only just fit for purpose. However, the benefit that this alienage has, certainly now that Arlen is back, is that there are, amongst other people helping, two very capable woodworkers. We have Arlen, our mounted man, who, as a lumberjack, is very familiar with how to work with wood. And then we have Shadow, Bella's love interest, and her partner, who is to the Dalish people, the Elven Dalish people, a master craftsman. Who not only is he good at carpentry, but very specific elven carpentry that is exceptionally rare to find these days. So the two of you are currently working on a building which serves as a sort of schoolhouse-esque. It's mostly just the one big main room, but it's where the youngins of this alienage go, and there are a couple of people there who teach them various things. It's a bit of a school, and the two of you are just helping build a sort of extension for the really little ones to have a little play area outside. So the two of you are currently working on that. There are a few people who are here spectating amongst players who you can tell me if you were involved or not. Marius is in fact holed up with a drink. How he got this drink, you're not sure, because it does not look like it's come from the alienage, because it's in a glass and it's quite colorful. It looks very refreshing on this hot day. Who is just sitting somewhere and observing. And there are a few other of the Dalish clan that we assisted in season 1 who are here helping with the rebuilding efforts. A couple are playing with the kids. Some are helping ferry in the materials that the two crafty boys are building with. But people are mucking in. Who of the four of you, aside from Arlen, obviously, who's very busy,
Me.
Who is here and involved, and what are you doing? Yes, Bella.
I know what I'm doing.
Please describe to us.
At first, she's sitting with her brother, just staring.
Do
And
you
then
also
she's-
have a fancy?
Oh yeah, fancy drink.
Uh-huh.
And she's gonna look over to Marius and say, "Watch this."
Okay.
Cheryl, can you come over here for a moment?
You see the pausing of the working, and will kind of put down his tools and rather obediently come over to you.
I was just wondering how long it was gonna take to do this part, and then move on to. And she's talking with her hands. She's not really trying to make it stealthy, but she's just gonna accidentally spill her drink on his shirt.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. He will pause and have that moment of like, oh my god, something just got spilled on me.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Cheryl. I can get that washed off for you. I'm so sorry. It's my fault.
Yep.
It's better that you're not working with that. It has sugars. It'll get sticky.
I knew it.
He just like takes a moment, collects himself.
She looks at him with
Fine,
the biggest, like, innocent eyes.
Mm-hmm. Sighs as he takes the shirt off and hands it over to you.
She'll take it. I'll get this
No
washed
problem,
and
Steve, as
dry.
well. Sort of like wipes his stomach.
The ways I suggest of cleaning that up are not appropriate.
No, there's children here.
Yes, exactly. That's why I didn't, you know.
Kind of gives you and Marius the eyes. Marius is the biggest shit-eating grin.
But I was just gonna lean in and just give him a kiss. So I'm so sorry. It was an accident, you know.
Sure, you are normally a much better liar than that. He says.
Oh,
as he
I know.
turns around and walks back to the work that he's doing. Arlen,
I was just gonna
your
sit there.
craftsmate is topless.
So am I.
It's not unusual for you, yeah. So
He's
you're like,
always topless,
Yeah.
first of all. Arlen's always topless.
yeah.
He doesn't need an excuse to take his shirt off.
I think at this
Please
point,
tell me you took your shirt off just out of solidarity.
I saw this happening. It was like in a blink of an eye, shirt on, and then whoop, shirt
It's
off.
just off. Nobody saw you take it off. It just vanished. Thank you for the raid, everyone. Just so you know, you've turned in perfectly for the topless lumberjack and carpentry session. You're welcome.
Yeah.
So I will firmly grasp my tools.
Are you gonna hammer that? Are you gonna bang that nail in?
Work tools.
Are you gonna bang that nail in with your hammer?
Oh yeah.
I will bang it relentlessly until the proper result.
One might say, like a screen door in a hurricane.
Exactly.
I haven't heard that one before.
That Sharo.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Yeah, Kayam. Yes.
Sharo's doing the same. He has that consistent, like,
Yeah,
hard but consistent rhythmic hammering.
Yeah.
Bella's just like, he's consistent at least, you know.
Oh, Mark's just like, I am beyond disgustingly jealous of you.
I know, isn't it great?
Yes.
She hasn't gone off to watch the show. She's just sitting there.
It's not fair. When can I get a big beefy daddy?
Don't you get many of those?
Well, yes, technically they don't belong to me though.
I'm sure you just have to bat your eyelashes and you get one.
Well, it's not my eyes. You know what? Never mind.
No, I know. But I'm also your sister, so I don't want to, necessarily talk about that with you. Like, I know what's happening, but I
just
don't
had
want
to
the
sit and
details.
listen to you talking about licking your man.
I never said those words. Ever.
That was implied.
Yes, I never said them. Whatever you implied, that's up to you. That's your problem. It's not my fault that you have such a dirty mind.
I think it is.
No.
You practically raised me, sister. I feel like what I have become is all thanks to you and your upbringing.
What, wonderful and free-spirited and free to do whatever you want? Yes, you're welcome.
Yes, exactly. It's all your fault.
Oops. She just takes his drink and sips it as she watches Cheryl. You're very welcome, by the way.
Yes. Well. Aside from this, it is worth noting that over the course of this month, or at least the few weeks towards the end of it, when you were here in High Ever, quite a bit of effort has been going on, not just to rebuild structurally, but just helping in whatever the Dalish clan can. It's quite a unique and extremely heartwarming time for each of you, especially those of you who are aware that a lot of the time there is mistrust and bad feeling between city elves and the Dalish, each quite critical of the other for various reasons. But what you're seeing is this clan who have been through everything that they have and are trying to bring their expertise and their knowledge and trying to help the people of this city. Out of interest, are any of the rest of you doing anything in particular? You don't have to go into massive amounts of detail, but are there ways that you are trying to help the people here?
I am trying to, without being too obvious about it, just be around and in case anyone gets hurt or injured in all of these processes, just like being around, and if someone does, to very unobtrusively like guide them away and heal them.
Yeah, it's a pattern that people are growing aware of in a positive way. You start to find mothers or family members bringing people to introduce them to you when they have an ailment, and you are able to heal them. It seems that people are starting to not only trust that, but almost rely on it in a way. You've become a little fixture in these few weeks for people suddenly finding a means to help themselves in a situation where maybe healthcare is not as readily available for them as it is for other people. So, yeah, you're certainly able to do that.
On my end, can I do something too? Considering what's going on in the sky, I have under the impression that there might be some more, I want to say pressure, but perhaps some attempt by the local government to try to either crack down on the alienage or try to get some of their people to join some sort of war effort, some sort of indentured servitude. I like to keep a keen eye out and see if I can just nip that in the bud if I ever see something like that happen.
Okay. Yeah, it's there's not a lot that has increased because of the explosion. You're finding that people are coming into the city. The roads are clearly getting worse in terms of dangers. And that increase in bodies in the city starts to increase in some pressures, and you're maybe able to help. Maybe there's like a couple people who are doing small scale petty crime because they don't have much, and maybe the law enforcement is about to come down on them rather hard, and you're able to kind of interject and settle the matter a little. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to. I want to keep the peace in the alienage. I don't want trouble right now because we've got enough trouble outside these walls.
Maybe the sheriff in the alienage.
I mean, yeah, I didn't think about it that way, but yeah, sure, absolutely.
Yeah, he can definitely make sure those streets are
He's
safe at night.
he's using his human privilege.
Was that
a bouncer?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want that to be a bad thing as well. Because
no, it's not bad.
No, it's not a bad thing.
Listen, using your allyship to assist those who are in need, absolutely, it's a good thing.
Okay, good.
Yeah. All right. Wonderful. Sorry, I'm gonna shift our focus to Faywin. There is an evening over the course of this time. Sorry, I just bumped my mic. I don't know if that was loud, guys. I'm sorry. Bam! Eardrums destroyed. But there's an evening where your presence is requested. The clan are having a little bit of a meeting of sorts to check in with each other and just discuss where things are going, what the future is. And you are invited not only as a recognized and welcome member to this clan, but a prospective keeper. And perhaps that is on the table for discussion also as you arrive. It seems that a few people, there are a couple of women who are the elders that did manage to survive the initial attacks during season 1, who have made some traditional Dalish foods that are on various bits of the table, and some Dalish alcohol, which is really good, by the way. Like, I know that a lot of countries and peoples will state that their alcohol is the best, but the Dalish people basically have like moonshine, and it's tip top. So you're invited to sit with them, and one of them kind of looks over at you with a curious expression. Dear, can you tell us what the state of things are on the roads right now?
Well, the roads are very dangerous for mages. But I wonder, it does make me wonder if a Elven clan might find less pressure, considering that distraction is there. If whatever happened in whatever happened in the sky almost certainly was done by a mage. And if not, most will assume it was. So,
Yes.
notwithstanding my own background, perhaps there will be distraction. Are we considering leaving the city?
Well, we've been discussing, and obviously a return to our ways is something many of us wish and crave for. Spending our time here, however, has also allowed us to see firsthand the struggles of our people in these cities. And I know many of the Dales do not recognize those in the city as being our people. They are something other than Elven, but that was never our way, and well, they're suffering just as the rest of us are. So we're not sure.
Well, whichever we decide.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Part of me wishes we could just scoop all of them up and take them up with us, but the size would be too unwieldy, and many of them would not want that.
Well, I think the strength of this particular clan is that we do come from different places and that we are stronger together. I won't lie to you, I hate it here. I want to leave so badly. But I would rather the clan stay together.
Yes. We are.
And if it is decided that it's better we stay here for now, then I will stay with you.
For now, given that everything that we did have was destroyed, it will take time to get back on the road. We only have the one master craftsman now, and building an entire fleet of Aravel is quite the task. But he is working on it. One's being completed already. So perhaps we can work towards getting back on the road once we are healthy and whole and have everything that we need to do so.
Yes, I think that is wise. Stay here for now, keep each other safe, and then when we have the means, we can discuss it again.
Yes. And, well, we should have a discussion eventually with Sharon about the state of things. I'm very aware of his bond with this Bella. I am loath to think of separating the two, but I'm not sure if she would want to travel as the Dalish do.
No, she may want to travel in her own way.
And I'd not want to take him from her.
Well, I don't know. I think that a bit of distance will remind them of how much they like each other. And then she will have to come back and visit.
That's quite possible. I think we're going to encourage that he train up at least one other person to be an apprentice, though. But, well, food for thought. Speaking of food for thought, have you thought any more about your role within our people?
I made my decision a while ago. These are my people, and I will serve all of you as best I can, and in whatever capacity you want me.
And if it were requested for you to step up with support from those of us who are elder to be our keeper, we need a mage who is in charge. It's only right, it's our way after all. The issue we have, of course, is that both yourself and Leonora are young, and neither of you have been trained by a keeper before you to take on the mantle as many do.
Yes. It is not ideal, but I think that she is too young. And if the elders would trust me to, well, if they would fill in all of the things that I've missed when I was gone, I would do my best with their wisdom.
Gladdens my heart to hear that. When we are ready, and
I was nearly severed entirely from our ways, and I want to preserve them.
Good. We will ensure that you are taught, and perhaps in the time between now and when we are ready to leave, you can gain some life experience outside of your circle.
Yes, I hope so.
Very well. I would encourage, if you end up going out with again, if you happen upon any Dalish crowns, try to appeal to their keepers to spend some time with them and learn from their wisdom.
I think that is a good idea. And, well, would it be all right if I left to do that?
Yes. It'll be some time until we're ready to go.
Yes, I would like that very much. Something to look forward to.
All right. Well, we have a direction. And you have much to learn. Then she kind of pats your shoulder and passes some food over to you. And it is assumed in the week or so at the end here that you can spend time with her. She's called Bora, and there's also a woman called Iskara as well, who are the two main elders. I'm pretty sure I've shown. Oh, not that person. Yeah, so two elderly female elves are seen with you often, imparting upon you the wisdom that you really need to gain before you step into any important boots.
Constantly shadowed by aunties.
Yes, you are constantly shadowed by aunties, yes. So that it takes up a healthy amount of time for you in this little time skip. Very good. Bella. Oh, I don't know if you're muted, dear.
Hello.
Hello. So, you, in amongst all the settling in and spending time with your brother and various other things, Sharo asks you to come with him one evening. He has something he wants to show you.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. He leads you through the alienage to an area towards the back, and it is against the wall. And you are very aware that it's the side that is facing where the sea is. You can hear the sea. You can even smell it. If anything, it's enough to sort of freshen up the air in the alienage, which is often quite close from the overcrowding. And he takes you to a project that he has been working on, and it looks like with the help, I imagine, of the mountain man and maybe a few others, he has the start, because it's only been a few weeks and it's, that takes a little while, of a home he's building. I was hoping that I'd have more done, but the foundation work's taken longer than I'm not used to building this
Not moving houses.
sort of thing. Yeah, it's been a learning experience.
So is it like going to be like a workshop or?
There may be that bit over there. There'll be a slight area on the outside there for a workshop.
Okay.
But no, it's a home.
Okay.
For us.
Oh.
I'm building a home for us.
I'm usually smart. I promise.
It's okay. No,
It's just new.
I would apologize and say I'm usually better with words, but we know that I'm not. I wasn't sure if this is something, if it would be strange or forward or not something you actually want. I've been a little nervous to show it to you before now, but I got the roof finished today, so I just thought
It's very nice room. Yeah.
It's like slanted to the rain.
Yeah, so I mean, I've never had anyone build me a home before.
Yeah. It'd be weird if you had.
Yeah.
So is this like good thing?
Yes.
Good thing.
Yes. Yes. I just like I've never had anyone build me a home before. I'm trying to process what I'm feeling.
Okay. Can I do anything to help that?
You could show me around the new home.
Right. I'm still building the walls in there, but sure. He kind of leads you inside. There's not really a door yet. It's mostly foundational work seems in and solid now. The outer walls and the beams are there, and the ceiling has gone on. And it looks like there is clearly work going on the inside. But it's judging by the height, it's mostly going to be like the one floor, but with enough rafters that there might be space for something on a small sort of second level, with a few rooms. It's decent. It's comfortable for what you would need for two people. but more rooms than most homes here in the Avenish tend to have. I'm gonna have like a second room for if so other people can stay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you would want your brother, but I didn't want to not account for that if you did want it, and then maybe just people visit. I don't know.
It's very thoughtful of you. You're a very kind man, Cheryl. Very kind and generous and great man. You built me a home?
Yeah. Well, when I was staying here, I started helping the way that I could. They didn't really have many people around here who had decent carpentry experience. And while I was helping other people with their homes, there was one that I was doing up for this woman because she and her husband were moving somewhere smaller because their kids had all grown up, and she wanted me to like renovate it for her daughter who just her and her she has a new husband, so they were moving in, and inspiration struck.
I've never really had a home. Not a permanent one, anyway.
I mean, I guess loosely speaking, me either. I mean, it's kind of not what we do.
Yeah, I guess that's normal for. She's gonna turn around and just hug him. Just face and chest.
Yeah. He'll hug you to his man bosom.
Yeah. His billowing man bosom.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you're taking this well. I was really worried that you'd like freak out.
No, I don't freak out, do I?
No. I wasn't sure. I didn't know how you were gonna. I mean, maybe just be like, I don't want to live here. Like, if I want to settle anywhere, I would want to settle. Like, maybe you wouldn't even. I don't know. And there was the conversation we had earlier with the.
She's gonna kiss
clan.
him in the middle of all of a sudden.
Yeah. He'll return the kiss.
Yeah. Yeah. It's perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. If we decide that we do want to travel to other places and just going to be on the road, or travel with the clan, or whatever, I mean, at least it's still here.
Well, do you want to travel with the clan? That's your life. I mean, it's your family.
I have complicated feelings on the matter.
Why?
You can see him going through the motions of normally he does not talk about feelings. You know this to be true.
Mm-hmm.
And he's always been very awkward and uncomfortable, and it's taken you a while to kind of like pry the lid off to get him to talk about things. But you can see him like going through the motions of coming to the point of saying things.
She just waits patiently. She's not a very patient woman, but she's patient for this.
Yes, the clan and my way of life is everything I've ever known, and I love them dearly, and I want them to live the life that makes them happy. And the Dalish way of life is still very important to me, and my culture, and my beliefs, and everything. But the thought of being on the road again with them, without any of my actual family members there,
hurts.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. So that's one complicated thing. On top of the feeling obliged, like if I don't go with them, am I giving up my Danish way of life? And I don't want them to think that, or to be. I don't want to offend them with it. And then there's the fact that I want to. I want us to. I mean, I want to have a life with you. So wherever you're going, I kind of want to. I want to be there for that. So complicated emotions.
Yes, but
Man, it's easier to speak about than you really think, isn't it? Like, because you get it in your head that it's going to be really awkward.
well, because then you build up in your head like, oh, what if they react this way? So you never really know how someone's going to react. So you like prepare yourself for like 20 reactions, and then it's a whole thing in your head. But then saying it is
just the words are it. It's just words.
Yeah,
So really, what's
just
so
words.
scary about just words? Okay. Well. I also want you to be able to, if you want to expose yourself to Dalish culture and learn more about that and feel like I want to facilitate that as well. So.
In a perfect world, I would travel between the clan and any home I would have freely, constantly, with you. I don't think that's possible right now.
There's literally a lot of shit going on right now.
Yes. And I have a feeling that's a lot more is going to happen. With the world or whatever we may be involved with. I don't think we're going to be out of harm's way. And I would love to stay with the clan for some time and learn. But I also don't want to bring danger to your clan anymore. Not again. I feel responsible in some way for what's happened. Because it feels like we left them there.
Sure, but you also led yourself there, and I'm happy for that.
Me too. But some nights there is a overwhelming sense of guilt. And I don't want to put your clan through any more danger because of me. Or what me and my friends get up to.
Our way of life has always invited in danger from various sources. We choose to do it anyway. So, final act of defiance for everything that's happened. But we can just be a stationary part of the clan.
Is that a thing?
Why not? Just because something hasn't been done before doesn't mean it's not a thing.
True.
It happened for the first time. kind of goes off and rummages through some stuff and takes a box through to you and hands it over to you.
Okay. Just gonna open it.
You see exceptionally beautifully made dagger, almost to the point of looking like it wouldn't necessarily be something you would want to use in a fight.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely has practicality. You can see that it is sharp as fuck, but it's a beautiful thing. And you've seen his weapons before. He is like a master craftsman, so the stuff's good. It's beautiful. This is like next level. This is something that exemplifies my skill and worth and value as a craftsman and a man.
I'm sorry.
It's you're welcome. And it's traditional for our people that if you're interested in being with someone, you have to prove yourself to them.
Right.
Some people go out and they'll hunt and they'll bring back a trophy from a hunt. Other people, like myself, we craft things.
Okay.
As a show of our intention.
Okay.
I would like to be your
Sir!
It's yeah. Listen, he is negative. His charisma is so fucking low, my dudes.
Sorry, Bella.
This is proposal. It is a proposal.
For like bearish?
Yes. I mean, I'm building us a house, and I felt like, you can't do the one thing without committing to the other. And I would like to commit to this. If you need a minute, I mean, I can.
No, it's. You know how you said words are hard?
Uh-huh. I mean, really, yours it can be a one-word answer, really.
Oh, right. Shit. Yes.
Welcome to the raid. There's a marriage proposal. Last raid was shirtless crafting. Now we're in it for the marriage proposals.
Right.
Sorry, my mouth's really dry right now.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Oh,
yes.
Yes. Like
yes. Yes.
Oh,
yeah. Like.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. It's a really good dagger, by the way.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks.
Best at work. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I may have well, because in place of like normally you have to ask like a person's parents, so I
Well, I don't really have parents. So.
no, so I asked your brother.
You asked Marius?
Yeah. I'm a traditional guy. Like I have to, as much as I can. I wanted to, for this to be traditional and proper, and do it the way that I imagine most people are probably smoother in their delivery, but
I imagine most people are a lot smoother in their answer.
it's okay. Crunchy things can be nice too, like peanut butter. Have you had crunchy peanut butter before?
Yes,
It's
I
really
have.
good.
I'm usually not this. I mean, you know me. Hopefully, if you're asking to marry me, you know me.
Yep. Just a smidge.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
I've never been engaged before.
I should hope not.
Have-
Not that sounded really, really, really possessive. I didn't mean it like that. Just
Wow.
okay. I'm gonna leave that. Just need an explanation. Okay. We should. Do you want to
No, I don't want to go.
Okay.
She's gonna kiss him.
And you kiss it. It doesn't have proper
No.
rooms yet or furniture, but I imagine
The sturdiest
you
wall.
Kiss in that new house. It's the sturdiest of walls. Excellent. Okay. Next scene. Bit of a time skip from that point. I imagine you. Well, you know what? Maybe you haven't told your friends yet, and you're holding on to that little nugget for later.
Not yet. I want to. I want to see. I want to RP. This,
yeah,
they're
the
telling them.
reaction. Yeah. You can hold on to that. Various discussions are had. There is settling back in for some people. Others are maybe just regrouping and restocking and trying to figure out what you are going to be doing next. And through various discussions, it is decided that you will be heading to Orzammar. If for nothing else, the plans that you've already spoken about a few times of going to just visit Robin's family and going to see Orzammar. Only one of you has ever really been there before. So it's a chance to go and catch up with family. And in the preparing for leaving, various goodbye discussions will be had. Arlen.
Okay, I'm worried a bit, but go ahead.
You've had a very lovely few weeks, and in the discussions about you heading out and possibly going to Orzammar, Sinead asks you about whether you're going to be going to visit your family as well, and that she, you know, she's kind of always wanted to go to Orzammar.
In that case, I'm going to straighten myself up, take a deep breath, and go, would you like to come with?
Yeah.
I would love to have you accompany us. And you've traveled that long journey before? It's not uncommon?
I've traveled a lot, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And I know the roads are dangerous, but I've been training with my other arm.
I meant to ask you about that. So, would you be up for sparring once in a while? And I mean combat, not...
Other sparring.
Yes.
Both? one leading to the other.
Yes, I would love that.
Yeah, we can. I've had so Bella's man, he crafted me a really nice shield that I can use on my other arm.
I really want to say, and did he propose to you too? But I don't know that. I don't know it didn't happen, so I'm not gonna say that. But
No one knows that except Marius.
I know.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we can spar. You can help. I mean, I will feel very safe on the road anyway because I will have you there.
And I will be safe on the road because you will be there too.
Yeah.
Let's get each other's back. Well, everybody else's back too. Okay, one thing for sure, gonna have to talk with the other 3 to see about going to the homeland, because I am worried. Every night I look in the sky, all I see is greenness. Is it growing? Is it expanding?
In the space of a month, yeah, a little. Yeah.
It's concerning. So I would definitely get a powwow with everybody and see what's going on. See if we can see what the plans are, because I really would love to go to the mountains, to my people.
I love that.
Do we have any? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
If you're going to be taking me and potentially meeting your family, should you and I have a discussion first about this?
About this?
You and me.
Yes.
Well, if people back home ask you who I am, what would you introduce me as?
You're right. I don't think we've ever discussed that. Our relationship by itself. I believe it is a good start for us to simply. Wow, I've never done this before. Oh, I apologize. Should I?
No, don't apologize. This is very entertaining to watch.
Because I'm squirming just a little bit. How would you like to be my girlfriend? Although it's not the best of proposals.
No, it's perfect.
I promise that I'll do better next time.
Okay.
I mean,
Not next time as in the next time you get a girlfriend, right? You just mean
no. Yes. Okay. Yes. Wow. No, that is not what I meant.
I know. Yes, I would like that.
I will offer my arm, and were we going somewhere, or was it just we were just sitting
yeah,
back?
It's tail end. You're certainly coming to the decision that you guys are going to be leaving to take a trip to Orzammar to visit Robin's parents.
Okay, I think it'd be a good idea for us to. In that case, we're pretty much meeting up with the other 3 at this point. Okay, that would be the time where I would want to sit down with them and discuss going to the Frostback Mountain, the Alvar homeland.
Yes. That's fine. So we will come to that discussion as you guys sort of like mosey on, and you're gonna go and meet everyone. At the same time, the scene shifts slightly. It's back over very briefly with Bella and everyone's favorite, Rylan. He's back in town. Yeah, he's back in town.
Need a sweet Londoner accent.
Yeah. He's got a bit of a more than usual because he's always quite tan because he spends a lot of time outdoors. So even though he's from Denerim, he still has an Oi, Mister, you me dad.
You're a Grey Warden.
You're a Grey Warden.
Rylan.
Yeah. Right.
Hi. You
How's
look
it going?
very sun-kissed.
Yeah, I mean, traveling and all that. How's Trix?
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah, perfectly fine.
Yeah, you guys were out traveling somewhere dangerous, weren't you?
Yeah, I definitely did not fight a demon god thing, whatever.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Dragon.
Dragon! You fought a dragon? Now that sounds fucking cool. Did you kill it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, because otherwise.
Otherwise, I would not be here now.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
I have
like
a
a
claw
long
if you want one.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe I do.
that fucking why not?
See. I have like 2. I gave one to like Sharo because I thought he could like make something out of it.
Well, that tracks. He's
Yeah, but if you like dragons, I could give you one. I don't know what else to do.
yeah.
I may could sell it, but it's pretty cool.
Well, you could sell it.
Would you sell
But
it?
the value of it is more in its significance.
Exactly,
No, I wouldn't
yeah.
sell it. Fuck
Yeah.
no.
Kitty.
Bragging rights.
Do you want dragon tooth?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Surprisingly,
yeah,
it's
that
in
would
my
be-
bag for convenience sake.
Oh. Well, isn't that nice? You must have just known that you.
Yeah,
wanted
I
to
I think it was a feeling. But here you go.
Thanks.
Fucking big ass claw.
Whoa. That's. Yeah. I mean, can you imagine trying to wipe your ass if you had claws that big?
I don't think that's an issue if you're a
dragons.
fucking dragon.
No, I don't think so. Really, is it? They don't need to wipe.
No.
Well, that's not where I thought this conversation was going.
I didn't
What
either.
a wild ride.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yes.
gathered information for you as per our agreement.
Yes.
I found a couple things. It's up to you how you want me to proceed with this information, of course. 2 things. Your the dickhead that did your brother wrong.
Yes.
Bruno Aguilar. I don't know. I don't think I'm saying that right, but I'm not gonna try.
Bruno Aguilar.
Yes.
I say that both as a person and character.
Yeah.
yeah. Because I know
I'm
you know.
intentionally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly,
Yeah, I know
yeah.
you know. You're
Well, I
fine.
can't pronounce it like that.
Yeah.
He's a merchant, right? And when you're a merchant in Antiva, that means you're serious fucking business.
Yep.
Seems to have his finger in many pies, shall we say?
So he's about to have no fingers when I find him.
Well, that seems fitting. A fitting reprimand for what he did. Yes.
Oh no, that's just the start, my darling.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. More power to you. That's a very threatening energy, and I like it.
You're welcome.
So anyway, he's. I would be smart about how you approach that because you might want to go and cut his fingers off and whatever else you want to do. But he'll have a lot of powerful people around him.
Yeah.
So just be smart. You're smart. You'll figure it out. That's his name, though.
It's not the first noble I've killed, so you can.
Well, why does that not surprise me? All right. Well.
Baby.
Yeah, they're all
Oh my
It's
god!
fine.
Look at the way she's sitting.
Oh, baby, sorry.
Yeah, so distracted by a very, very cute tiny kitty.
Yeah.
You know what? It's perfectly valid reason to be distracted. Fucking love cat babies. Well, anyway, so that's him. He's well, just I can look into more things if you want, but obviously I just had to pass that on for you. And then if you have a way you want to direct me, I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Second thing, you want me to look into someone else in that neck of the woods?
Yes.
Now, main thing I'm finding is there is someone called Matthias DeFranco. Again, I'm probably butchering that. That's his name though. Matthias.
Matthias?
Yeah, Matthias. Alright.
I'm
pronounce that
spelling
way.
it out for my sake as a character.
Matis.
Yeah.
Matthias, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just that's not how he pronounces it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's currently of people of the appropriate age of what we are looking for and assumed level of rank and length of time with the business that we are looking at is
the bird business, yeah.
Bird business, yeah. The only person I can find that is a redhead. I think that person is probably who you are looking for. And if it is, he's definitely of an important rank with them now. For good or for ill. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I guess it depends on a matter of perspective.
Depends on who's paying him.
Sure, well, they all sorts of people pay them. When you get to that rank, it's like fucking, we're talking, you know, big wigs pay those people. Anyway, that is what I have found. I've rough beads on where I know I can find these people. Obviously know where the home is of Bruno.
You
Other
do?
one, obviously, yeah. Oh yeah, I mean he's a merchant. He's one of these big
Island.
fucking yeah.
I love you so much.
Thanks. Yeah,
You're
I don't
amazing.
hear that often enough, honestly.
Well, I do. You're amazing and great at your job.
Thank you. It is nice to be appreciated.
Appreciate you so much.
I can tell you where his one is anyway, so that you know how to find him. But it's obvious where he's going to be because they have big fucking show off houses. Obviously, for you, the redhead. Don't know where he'll be staying because I mean, why would someone of that rank have anybody know those things? I can do more digging, but it is going to require me being there, and that. Well, it's risky business. I'm happy to get into risky business, but obviously it's
very risky business that I don't want you in currently.
Alright.
But maybe you could help me with something else regarding that person.
Alright.
If you could help me get a message to them.
That I could probably do, yeah.
I'll write it out.
Do you want to write something down?
Yes.
Alright.
But the premise will be someone of wealth wanting to look for for someone to get a specific job done.
You're going to pretend you're hiring him. Okay. I know some people that could help me work that out actually and set something up.
Yeah.
Alright.
See if it does. I wonder if he would be willing to travel.
I mean, the crows travel everywhere. I mean, the birds. I don't know how. There's nobody here that's going to care. We could try.
I'll get something written out for you.
Alright.
And, as promised, payment for everything. How much are you charging me this time?
Well, with the nature of our business agreements, I'm happy to take what you believe to be fair. I'm not going to set a rate for you.
Yes, but I do have to pay you if you're part of my crew.
Well, then that's on you to decide what the value is of your crew members.
Oh shit!
Hey, Neon Caster,
Hey!
thank y'all so much for that raid of 31 people. Welcome
What's
to
up?
Thirst and Emotions, aka Dragon Age.
Thirsts and emotions, indeed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
As all Dragon Age games should be. And it's also me doing a half decent Cockney accent. Carry on.
Wish about the accent.
Yeah.
I'm getting a bit low on money, but I think I'm going to find some now. Here. She's going to give him 3 gold.
Oh, shit. That's a lot of money.
Well, yeah, but
I'm all worth 3 gold to you. Look at that. I reckon I'm worth more than that, like as just as straight up.
oh
as
yeah, no,
the
you're
employment
worth
that we're
more
doing.
than it. But like, if I was like fuck off rich like merchant guy or a high ranking crow, like I would pay you a lot more.
Yeah.
But most
Wow.
of this money I stole, so
I don't need to know where the source of this money is. It spends all the same.
exactly.
Alright. Oh, very nice. I
That'll
will.
I hopefully that covers you getting my message across.
Yeah, more than enough. Yeah, I'll get that message. We'll see
Thank
about
you.
setting things up. Sweet. Well,
Is there anything
Happy
I can do
days.
for you, Riley?
no, I'm gonna take a couple days R&R though. Like I'm fucking
Yes.
shattered.
Do that.
Yeah. This place is looking nice.
It is.
Yeah. Back in lovely sunny Ferelden. Good to be back.
Yes. Well, thank you for everything. I really appreciate it. Trust me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Just gonna give him a big hug.
Oh, there we go. He'll
Yeah.
be back.
It's her boy.
Yeah. Alright, well, have a good one. I'm gonna go and get a drink and a meal and some company. See you later.
Good luck.
Yeah. He'll give a little wink and saunter off.
Mm-hmm.
It's man in my heart.
Alright. You're welcome to bump into him if you wish. We're having a wonderful session. It's our premiere of our 3rd season. We had a very exciting special announcement today that you can find on Val's Twitter channel, which is just a couple posts up if you want. Yes, we've had shirtless things, we've had a proposal, building a house, we've had all sorts of things.
Freddie Prinze Jr. and Iron Bowl.
We
Literally?
had the actual, we had actual
literally.
Freddie Prinze Jr. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go check out Twitter for that cameo that we had wishing us.
Hashtag peanut butter proposal.
Perfect. Which one's peanut? Which one's butter? Who knows?
Which one's creamy and which one's crunchy?
But they're both salty, so here we are. Okay. That scene over, you guys are regrouping. Where Robin, you can explain to your group what to expect and where you're going and what you're going to be doing. There is a question Arlen has for the group and potentially an announcement from Bella and Faywin as well. You have in fact accepted a position of extreme importance with your people as well. We all have things to talk about, so we can have a little group scene. You all have the floor.
I imagine that we probably meet at that same town outside of Osmar that I have been hanging out, because just having some humans and some elves walk up to Osmar without an escort, not exactly.
Especially with the explosion happening in the Frostbox, like you feel like things might be a little tight there. Yeah,
a little dicey.
For those of you who don't know, the dwarves can be they're isolationist for the most part. So they don't trust anyone. It's it's not as bad as yeah. It's a place. It's a place.
It's a place.
I was about
That's
to
the
make a
conclusion
real
we have
world.
drawn.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
make a real world comparison, and I'm like, no, not quite. Like, so yeah, I had imagined that we would be meeting probably at this tavern that I've been vibing at. My sibling has probably been gone for some time. In fact, I probably would have left and come back maybe prepared. I probably at some point actually went to Ozamar, like made the appeal. It's like, hey, I'm coming. I'm bringing some elves and some humans. It's fine. They're business opportunities sort of thing, because like I'm not just gonna show up to Ozmar without warning either with a bunch of elves and humans. So I have already like gone there, not inside necessarily, but I've gone to like inform the city that I will be returning home to tell my fathers, and I will have guests, and then I go back. And of course, like Finch is with me, this giant sentinel. So I can imagine that was a surprise. But yeah, so I'm vibing here, in this tavern called the Leather Boot.
Leather boot, sure. My favorite tavern in Highover that I put down is one next to the coast. It's called the Drunken Nug, but the Leather Boot sounds great.
The Leather Boot, yeah.
At the weekends, it's a leather bar.
Yes,
Oh.
exactly.
Yeah.
With just dwarves. Just imagine that for a second.
Well,
Leather daddies.
this is outside the deep roads, so we're not quite just. But I'm sure
Are we
Just
still in
black
Highover
dwarves.
or are we outside of Highover?
you're outside of Ozmar.
Sure, we can do that. I was gonna be.
Oh.
It's fine. We were gonna be doing our figuring out. You telling them where you guys were going. First
Oh, okay.
And then get to Orzammar and have the discussion between you and the dwarves for trying to get them in.
Oh, okay. I had assumed this was all a handwave thing and we were meeting at this one town. Sorry, I made all kinds of assumptions.
That's quite all right. You know what? Normally, I'm happy to run with assumptions. Yes, and
I probably would have told my friends to meet me here at this place. Do not go to Ozmar without me.
sure.
So
they're traveling to meet you. You are already out of town.
Yeah.
Sure. So you can head there. I mean, there is that small sort of gathering of market stalls, and there's a situation on the surface where a lot of people will come, and that's kind of where they ply their wares, really. So you're able to meet up at a small. It's effectively like a roadside tavern.
Mm-hmm.
We can absolutely do that. So the three of you would have traveled together. We can just assume that Bella's holding on to her thing. It was going to be Arlen asking a question about whether he can take Sinead, but you know what? We can assume that Bella and Ewan said yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Please, pretty please, with sugar on top.
How can I let you take your girlfriend when I've been taking my boyfriend everywhere?
just dragging the elf daddies. Let's have our elf mama as well.
It stands to reason, because the question would have been before the rest of you left Highover, who would you be bringing with you?
My concern, because Bella would bring Sharo. My concern is if the clan wants him to stay and train someone.
Mm-hmm.
Or are they okay with him leaving?
I mean, you're going on a little holiday trip to visit Robin and her family, so
yeah.
I'm sure
So
they
he'll
would
be
allow.
back. Yeah. In the end, it's up to Sharo. She would say, "You're more than welcome to come."
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he'll of course come. Absolutely. Okay, that's fine. Nobody else. Are you? Is Robin just traveling away? Has she left Dara in Highover?
Yeah, she left Dara to his disposal when she was spending time with her sibling.
Yeah.
And I assume they had a conversation. It's like, yeah, come with the rest of the group to meet me back here. When y'all are ready, I am gonna essentially be working here until y'all get back anyway. Please take the cat. I cannot carry the cat and the egg. And look over the giant stone child.
All right.
How
So
are
Dara's-
we? How are we having so many, adopting so many children together?
That's just you, honey.
No. He's here too. Like, just how is this happening?
It's great. All the
Anyway.
adopted children. So
Yeah.
Dara will have traveled with the group as well then, with Magpie in her
Mhm.
little sling.
And she's just vibing, just
Straight vibing.
Oh yeah, that cat vibes. It's very much just like its parents.
It's like those
Yeah.
ragdoll cats that just, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
She'll like travel and come back in. Likes to just spend time in the sling because he feeds her in the sling, so she doesn't have to go anywhere. It's
She's
great.
gotten a little chunky actually.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she's probably a good.
Anything for his princess. He's gonna feed this cat whatever she wants.
she's gained a little weight since meeting us.
oh.
It's okay. That means
okay.
she's well kept.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's a little chunk now, and she's perfect.
It's alright, we're traveling, we're on the road now, so she'll get more exercise.
Mhm.
Yeah. He'll just tie a little like stick with meat in front of it and like in her back, so she just follows it.
Yeah. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so the gathering of mostly elves and Arlen and the elves.
That's true.
Yep.
Wow, yeah, I'm the only human.
Yeah.
Girlfriend's an elf. Your group is elves. Their partners are elves.
Yeah. But you do make your way to this bar, which is a roadside tavern, most of the time, and a leather bar at the weekends, called the Leather Boot. You're all able to gather and see Robin. You haven't seen her for a good week or so,
I was gonna give her best friend a big hug.
yeah.
Oh, hey! How home? However,
She doesn't pick her up
Yeah.
because I don't know if Robin likes that. So
I think like she would have been okay with it if it was like a surprise pickup.
Yeah.
Kind of.
it's a
thing.
surprise pickup for a hug, not like I'm gonna carry you like a child.
Yeah, like a child. No.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, hey,
Hey.
you are very excited. Or
I haven't seen you in a week.
you're glowing. What's going on? You're not pregnant, are you?
Oh God, no.
Okay. I mean, that would have been great.
I'm a little sweaty. but,
okay.
you know.
Oh, I see. It's just the.
It's just like
It's just
Sweat.
the green hue reflecting off of your skin. I understand.
yep,
Mhm.
sure.
Did
Okay.
I notice that she was indeed glowing or not?
This is
I mean, we-
no. This is just best friend.
I'm
noticing.
glistening, not glowing.
Oh, okay.
We
Thanks,
know
James.
that.
I'm just sweaty. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Besties have. We just have subtle things, okay?
Yeah.
That we notice.
All
It's
right.
like welcome.
I've been using that skin product you gave me. so
Oh,
maybe-
well, that's probably
Yeah.
why. Welcome to the Leather Boot.
Ooh.
As I like present to the bar. Like-
In the back here, somebody coughing. It's just quiet.
Question:
Yeah.
Is it a weekend?
Yeah.
Oh,
hey.
I
It's
see.
it's like during the day, so you can tell that like preparations are being made, and a few people are already here, and they're maybe in their like they're kind of have like mostly normal, but like as the time progresses, people will be filling the place, and you will start to realize what this place is. At the
Oh.
moment, wholesome. There's a few people having meals, there's some drinks going on. They're like hanging things on the walls.
And also, Faywin, hello. And you can tell she's been smoking. And Arlen, hello. And
Hello.
Cheryl,
Robin.
hello. And Shanae, hello. And where is my elf daddy?
You see, the door opens up, and clearly, to be polite and not be smoking indoors, had been smoking outside, but opens the door with the smoke that
It's a stoner smoke.
exhales as he enters, cat sling around, and he's like, Robin!
Yes!
Hey,
hello, and I will go over and I will climb him for a hug.
Alright, yeah,
Aw.
you can climb him. He'll kind
Yes,
of
just
hold on to you. Yeah.
bury myself in the nook of his neck.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, the cat has
Cat.
been well fed.
Cat's very well fed.
Very good.
Her majestic nature has been growing.
Absolutely, very majestic, and I will
Yeah.
shuttle back down.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's here. Well,
Yeah.
not your brother. Your brother didn't come. Bella.
No, he's working.
Ah,
Marius doesn't like road travel.
He does. We may have. Listen, I raised that kid, but he is not the road travel kind. He wants to be a kept man.
you know, understandable. What about
Yeah.
what about our our third favorite elf, Rylan?
Oh, he's doing a little R&R, taking a break.
Gotcha. Yeah, I will have to say that Osmar is not the place you want to R&R at. Not that it isn't lovely for everyone to visit. I've told my dad to prepare the sleeping bags in my apartment. So I own a house.
Shit.
Yeah, I have. I'm a very independent person. So we can.
Ryland is your third favorite elf.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you're my first Faywin.
Uh-huh.
And then Dara.
Uh-huh.
And then Ryland. And then Bella. And then
I'm your
Shiro.
fourth favorite elf?
So, Sinead, do you want to get some
Top of the
lunch?
pack.
Okay, Bella, think about it for a second. You're my favorite girl elf.
You see everyone having a moment to think about that.
You can hear the cogs going in Arlen's brain.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's exactly how it works. Listen.
I feel offended.
Okay, so Rylan is my fourth favorite. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes, thank you. Now I'm third.
Yeah. Okay, but and I just like motion at Faywin. Come on. He is our favorite. No? Okay. Well, y'all need to
I
start
love you,
smoking.
Faven.
Y'all need to start smoking more. That's for sure.
Even you're like my brother, so I love you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike some people, I just don't have favorite elves.
Well,
I'm
sorry.
joking. Let's
I
drink.
only know like 6 of you, and I love all of you. Like
It's okay, Robin. I'm just pulling your leg now.
Yeah, you. I
Bitch,
need those.
thank you.
Okay, bitch. Like, come get some food before the leather daddies come.
Oh, leather daddies.
Yes. It's quite a show.
I don't think I'm dressed for the part.
Just take your shirt off. You'll be fine.
Yeah, just take your shirt. Yeah, it's fine. I'm sure. I have a harness like you can borrow. It's fine.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Not even surprised.
Is it a harness big enough to fit in Arlen?
Oh.
He can wear it as like a thigh.
Adjustable
As like a thigh, like a garter belt.
It's okay. It's a
We'll
one
make it work.
size fits all. So it's
Adjustable.
It's adjustable, exactly. Like, I don't know if you know this, just because dwarves are short, we are broad people.
That's
okay?
true. That's
like,
true.
it might just be a little short on his torso, but we are broad people.
That's very true.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, come on. Let's take a load off because, you know, next leg of the trip is me letting everyone know that I'm bringing all of my favorite elves and my favorite human into this. I sit down.
I'm gonna pull the chair for Shanae and.
So what news?
You're muted, Emma.
She'll smile and sit down.
What news? Don't I have some good news for you all?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Me and
Yeah.
Shanae are officially dating.
Oh, that's so cute.
I know. Thank you.
That's
Congratulations,
news.
Ireland, and
Congrats.
congratulations.
I
Shanae.
just thought that was already happening.
Yeah, I thought
I
that
mean,
was like already a thing.
it wasn't
Congrats.
something that was discussed, but
Mhm.
yes, I believe we've been dating for a bit. But
I'm gonna turn to Shanae and I am going to place my hand on her arm that exists and be like,
I think doesn't she still have two arms just in one hand?
yes,
No, carry on, please.
and be like, he is very dexterous with his hands. You are a
I am
lucky elf.
aware.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am.
and I just like dropped a fork. Like,
There's a certain time and place for things, you know?
He's maybe stronger than he is dexterous, but yes, and I am very lucky. You're right.
Turn back. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Okay, well that's Arlen's news. Does anyone else have any more news? I like y'all were gone for
No.
almost 2 weeks. I haven't seen y'all.
the alienage seems to be going well. We're building
Yeah.
things. There was a new building put in place that's out of the ordinary a little bit.
Oh, a new building.
I helped out, but I'm pretty sure Bella has some more to say about that.
Bella, do you have a building?
I don't have a building.
Okay.
Sharo was building a small home for us and other people that would like to stay there.
See, Shadow like does the awkward like looking away initially, but then you're like for other people who want to sit, and he has this moment of like, wait, what?
Yes, Sharo built us a home.
Are you sure you're not pregnant?
I'm not pregnant.
Okay. And then
Shadow
so
starts
you just
drinking.
built you a house? So just
Yeah.
just built a house. Okay. Congratulations on your building.
We may have gotten engaged. Anyway, I would love a drink right now. I'm gonna go get a drink.
No. Sit down. I got this. I'm gonna go to the barkeep and just ask for a bottle of alcohol and bring the entire bottle. One alcohol, please.
One alcohol, please.
Alcohol, please. May I have a bottle of your finest alcohol?
Of your finest alcohol,
yeah.
please.
And enough glass for everybody, or cups,
They'll provide you with drinks for the table. Yes.
Congratulations!
Yeah,
that is way. No offense, Shanae, but that is so cool. That's the coolest. I mean, nice.
Made me a really cool dagger and everything. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
She just takes it out and just stabs it in the table.
Oh
yeah, that is.
It like daggers. Normally, you would get like a decent bit of. This one really goes like it is a sharp motherfucker.
Oh man.
You can't just stab tables, Bella.
I just stabbed the table.
You gotta break the table.
Did he make that himself?
He did. She'll take it out and just kind of. He did.
Bella, it's so beautiful.
It's so badass.
I know.
It's both. I didn't mean to one up you. I'm sorry, Faywin.
Thank
just adding on to the beautiful badassery of all of this. I am nice.
He's a very good craftsman. Exceptional at what he does.
There's gonna be a wedding.
Yeah, at some point.
We have to get you a dress.
Oh.
So that means you're staying in the alienage with the clan.
Okay. I don't know.
Logistics. It could be worked out eventually. Congratulations. Hey, Faywin, do you have news?
It's like Bella and Faye just looking at each other.
Well, I'm going to become the keeper of the clan,
That's amazing.
and we're going to stay in the alienage for a while until we've built enough Vardos, and then consider leaving and becoming properly Dalish again.
Right.
That is
Yes.
so fucking cool, Faywin. Congratulations.
I'm
You
very proud of you.
you deserve this position. I think you'll be an awesome
Oh, I don't think so.
person.
I think I'm just the best they've got, but
Which means you deserve it.
thank you anyway.
I
Makes you my leader now.
Oh yeah. That's true. You get to lead these bozos, and I like thumb over to Dara and Cheryl.
Yeah, Dara has managed to get a plate of chicken wings. You're not sure where from, but he is munching the fuck out on that plate of chicken wings. He just looks and is like,
And I look over at Faywin, like just completely turn my body so that only he can see what I am mouthing. Good luck. Just pats his hand. I believe in you.
I'm very proud of you, Faywin.
That is. Y'all all are. I have such cool friends. Oh! The only news I have is that Crane is babysitting the egg.
Oh.
Oh,
There is something inside of the egg. I heard it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
oh.
There's
Okay.
something alive, and because I knew that y'all were coming back, and I was doing some traveling and stuff, and I was just like, I don't want to hurt this egg, so I sent it with Crane because they have a more stabilizing life. And Sunshine, Ozmar doesn't have any of that. Oh, right. So, hey everyone. If nobody likes you, it's not you, it's them.
We're a bunch of elves. I feel like we're used to this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Arlen's human, but he hangs out with a bunch of elves. So.
It's not you, it's them. And I just repeat it.
It's not new stuff.
But it's not a like, ugh, y'all are lesser peoples or anything like that. It's more like, why are you in our house? kind of
I
thing.
really got invited here.
Yeah, you did, but that doesn't mean anything. And if anybody mentions the name Jacoby, you don't know them. And I don't know them either.
Bellington, is that the noble who's living
Yeah,
here?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
cool.
that's.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. That's the. How did
My lips are sealed.
Yeah, avoid that person. But yeah. Otherwise.
Can I punch them if I see them?
No.
I haven't stabbed anyone with my new dagger yet.
Okay. He's a fine person. It's just his parents that weren't.
Debatable. I mean,
Listen.
if he was getting married, he should have, like, not. And Bellington, tend to Cheryl, we're engaged, right? That's still weird to say. Would you sleep with somebody else?
No.
See.
I just like exchange a look with Dara for like a moment, and we're just like.
Dara would be like, "Fuck yeah, I would, but I would do it with you."
Okay, but that's different. There's communication.
Oh no, we
Bro.
lost Freddie!
That's different. There's communication. You guys have an agreement.
That is true. I
We have
assumed
an
that there was
arrangement.
communication in that. But there was it was 10 years ago. It was 10 years ago.
Still a bad person. Not you, but him.
Okay. I mean, I participated.
Takes two people to fuck.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you were under the impression that the other person was okay with it.
Uh-huh.
Were you?
Oh, you weren't, were you? Oh, you did the dirty. Oh, girl.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you knew what you were doing. I mean, I honestly don't care. I will stand behind you 100%. I don't care.
Thanks. I appreciate that. But you know what? It's fine because Motion's outside at my large stone child just hanging out. It's fine.
Yeah. I don't.
Also,
the chips here are great, by the way.
I want some potato chips so bad right now in real life. I have none.
Listen, if anyone starts some shit, Robin, I will shank them.
Oh, please don't.
Yeah, I don't even have to do anything.
Please don't shank anyone there. If they don't try to shank you first, you know, it's okay. It's just more, you know, if we don't go to the noble quarters, it's fine. Like, you know, my dad,
What corridors?
We're business people.
What corridors should we not go to?
The big ones. Not just because you want to avoid nobles, but you also want to avoid darkspawn.
I'm sorry.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
They're prevalent?
It's the deep roads, Arlen.
That's where they are.
That's where they come from. We are the first line of defense for darkspawn. So
Do they just like hang out in your city though?
No. Sometimes they'll show up and we have to beat the fuck out of them, but
No.
That's fair.
you know. That's all I gotta say about that.
Listen.
Yeah.
If you don't want us to, you know, interact with them, we won't. I respect your wishes.
You should just go down there, and if anyone says it, they're just be like, "Who?"
Yes, who?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Be an owl the entire time.
Yeah.
You know, keep your nose clean. Don't try to sleep with any nobles, and we'll be good.
Yo, Robin, can we sleep with some nobles though?
No, we can't. We can't.
That's exactly what got her in this mess in the first place.
Can we sleep with people who are not nobles?
Yeah, of course.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, cool.
And we can sleep with nobles, just not dwarf nobles.
Is there gonna be any of them down there?
I don't know, maybe. They all live down there.
You choose. We're in your territory.
Yeah, of course. We're not gonna go past my territory. Like, anyway, I need. So I have to. We're fine. Everything. I'm gonna drink. Yeah.
So
you guys drink and progress, by the way. Slowly but surely, pairs before single person. Eventually, this place is starting to get packed. The music has started picking up tempo, and you are noticing that there is indeed a lot of leather around you.
We should try and see if someone has like a harness they can lend you.
Or Faywin, do you want to wear some?
No.
That was immediate. No, not even a thought about it.
You all look like you're being saddled like horses. I don't like that.
See someone who actually is dressed up like they've got the full fucking yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Arlen hadn't looked up from his beer.
He's suddenly like, whoa, wait a minute.
Okay. I was just asking because, you know, it's an experience.
I'm enjoying watching it.
Okay. Same.
Ewan, can I talk to you outside for a moment?
Of course.
Just gonna settle on it. Like, I shouldn't have used that word. Just gonna... Now we're outside. So congratulations, by the way, on your new position.
And you?
Thanks.
Sorry.
Now, I understand it can be scary and overwhelming sometimes. And I just wanted to check in on you.
Well, it is. But I feel useful and needed. And that's a good feeling.
It is, isn't it? I don't know if maybe I was reading into things. But do you want? Are you hoping that I will stay with the clan? Because of Charo?
Well, he is our only carpenter.
Yes. I don't want to take away the resources the clan has.
Well, I know that you would want to travel and perhaps to travel alone. But he's built you a house. Don't you want to stay there for a little?
I mean, yes. I think However is becoming sort of my new home. It's strange having a home and you're not used to it. I will stay, however, for a bit. I have a lot to do and I need somewhere stationary to do it. I just recently been faced with a lot of life-changing decisions and I don't know what I'm going to do in the end. I plan as much as I can, but I usually just take it a day at a time.
Well, I don't want to pressure him to stay if he would rather go.
Faywin. When I'm not on the road, traveling for a job, I will be in Hyatt. I just don't know where else life will take me. But for now, However is my new home.
I am very glad to hear that. And I want to make it clear to you, I don't like However. It
I know.
smells really bad, and everyone is so close to one another. But that is where the clan is staying for now.
That's alienish for you. I'm sorry. Life as a city elf is not pretty. It's not glamorous. It's survival. A lot of Dalish clans don't want us. Humans don't want us. We've done what we can to survive. We've been cut off from what we know, from who we were. We've been pushed into a corner of every seat so that there's an alienage. There's no room for anyone, but we keep making room. And I'm not a good life, but we make the best out of it.
I would like Sharo to train someone before he leaves. Would you be all right with me asking him that?
Of course. I don't want you to think that you have to go through me to ask him things.
No, but I also don't want to even inadvertently be the reason for unhappiness between you.
Never. The conversations that we're going to have about what we will do come up naturally, not just because of what you ask. But rest assured, I will keep doing what I can for the clan. And I will keep helping them, whether they are in High Heaven with me or traveling.
Well, Bella, when you are with the clan, you're part of it. Even if you go away and come back, that's not going to change.
Thank you.
You know, at the circle, they would depend on us. Well, they would sow rivalries between us, those who are more adept and those who are less, and those who are human and those who are elven. And it worked. Very naturally, it worked. And we were very ready to eat each other. I don't want the elves in my clan to be like that. Whether you are from an alienage and whether you live there and whether you travel or whether you stay put. If you are in the clan, then you are one of us and we are together and we protect each other.
Those are the words of a keeper. I will do anything in my power to help the clan, whether I'm there or not. Just gonna give him a big hug. Now let's go back inside. I'm sure there's a lot more leather daddies for you to look at. Just gonna put an arm around him and just walk back in.
Right. Yeah, you can return. Arlen, I believe there was something you were wanting to speak to the group about.
So as they come back in and sit back down, before the music really picks up and it's just moist body rubbing against each other. Friends, semi-family.
Rude.
I kind of consider you my family to a point, but that's part of why I want to ask you all. I'm worried about my homeland. I'm worried about my actual family back in the mountains. When we leave Orzammar, I'd like to go there. I'd love for you guys to come with.
Of course.
Let's go see what's happening and maybe not fix everything because it's a giant hole in the sky, but at least make sure that they are safe, at least for now.
Just kind of instinctively, as you say, giant hole in the sky, like Robin just kind of turns and looks out the window to look at it. for a few minutes and turns to look back at all of you. So, what's the scoop on that?
I
Y'all-
don't know yet.
Have we heard anything through people coming into I ever?
Yes, and more news has been coming here, especially for this particular tavern. Perhaps, Robin, because you have been down in Orzammar itself,
Mhm.
it maybe took coming up here to the surface again, but you have all heard talk of an explosion. People weren't sure if the explosion happened in the temple itself, whether it was something that was brought down upon the temple. There has been mixed stories, all from people who were nearby in encampments, because there is no testimony from who was in the temple because everybody perished. All but one. You start to hear of one person who did survive and that they are currently in custody, believed to potentially be the cause. You hear mixed reports about that. It's hard to get an accurate story
Yeah.
for what's going on, but there are people who have been speaking about the absolute travesty, just the enormous loss of life. So many people were at the temple, important people, including the revered mother and the leader of the Chantry. A lot of important figures died.
Everybody died. We definitely better. And none of us here are chantry goers, but having a world power literally die is gonna. I don't. Maybe
That's
it's.
going to
Maybe
create
it's.
a vacuum.
Yeah, and
The last time the Chantry was injured, no good came of it.
no. So
We'll also know a handful of the people that left the Mage's camp that went to go and be present. Whether they were at the temple itself or in one of these camps, you were not sure, but you knew several of the people that went there. Faywin, you knew one of them particularly well.
yeah, Arlen, we should definitely go check it out.
This is why I'm worried, because the death toll of just that one event was devastating. I am worried.
Pat this
I'm
large man
happy
on
to
his
go with
knee.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
We're all here for each other. I mean, we were literally in the fade. How bad could it be? Right? Come on,
Don't
we
say
got you.
that.
Ah.
Don't say that. Oh,
What?
come
Come on. I mean,
on. No, you know what that does.
yeah, don't be superstitious.
I'm a little stitious.
Oh my! I was gonna say that.
Come on. I can stab ghosts. It's fine.
No,
You can what now?
not all of us can stop ghosts.
But I can stab ghosts. It's fine.
You're gonna stop all the ghosts that come out of the fade?
Yes, I will stab all of the ghosts that come out
Okay,
of the
you are you are too drunk and too high.
Yep.
Crossfaded.
Yep.
You know how you get when you get crossfaded.
Yep, Dara, you know how I get when I get crossfaded. Let's go.
All right. Good evening, everyone.
Make sure you stretch beforehand.
Yeah.
We're very good at our yoga. Like, at our
Yeah,
stretches.
He has a belly full of chicken wings, but that's exactly how he likes it. So.
All in all, Arlen, we're here to help you and to help your family in extension.
It'll be quite something to go see my father after all those years.
Yo.
With your new girlfriend?
I'm sorry?
With your new girlfriend?
Yes, that is going to be a shock to him. Can't wait to see his face.
I'm sure you're not the first ever to hook up with an elf.
No, it's true, but I don't. I think the fact that she's not Avar might be a thing. I'm gonna put my hand on her knee. That doesn't change how I feel about you, though. He's unfortunately old-fashioned, but he's going out of fashion at this point.
Give it 20 years.
Listen, not all my jokes are good, okay?
You tried, you know?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But for tonight, let us enjoy the leather-clad gents. For tomorrow, we go into I forgot that. Is it a city?
Orzammar. Yeah, Orzammar's a city. Yeah.
We go into the city. Down into the city.
Orzammar. No mages and no chantry. No Templars.
No Templars.
I'm very excited.
Right?
We make an excellent nug stew.
Oh.
I mean, you've had me as Nug.
I feel like a little bad now that we've met the Nug King.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
King's blessing is rescinded.
He knows.
Yeah.
He knows
and as we
all.
fade out from the final scene of our flashbacks and bringing us to present day for the group of going to Orzammar, the sound of Going Underground by The Clash playing softly in the background. We prepare for next session and all the delights that Orzammar will bring us. And that's the end of our premiere, our first session of the new season, guys. Good job. So good to be back. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Yeah. Amazing job, everyone. Thank you, everyone who has who came and shown up.
Yeah.
A huge thanks to all of the raids we got today. We got They and Twilight, the Neon Caster, and Diet Coke 666. Thank you all for your support. Our subs that we got today, I got a couple of them, and all of the biddies. We really do appreciate it. We will not be back next week at this particular stream. We will have the week off because 2 of us will be off. But we will be back in 2 weeks for sure. That being said, as far as the rest of the week on this channel, in the next 7 days, on Wednesday nights at 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time, I will be running a finale of my Animorphs campaign. The kids just went to space. So
Excuse me?
They're in space. And they're all birds in a spaceship, and they got whisked off to space. And so that'll be interesting. And then, of course, on Friday, our good friend Party Wipe Games, Rindis, runs a mass campaign here at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And that's all for the next 7 days. I got some stuff at the end of the month. Oh, and of course, I have 2 spots open left for Extra Life. We're getting our session zeros rolled out here pretty soon. But if you're interested, I have a spot on the 5th for Pathfinder and on the 7th for the Persona RPG run by my friend Celeste. So there's 2 spots left. If you're interested in jumping into these spots, click the link and join my Discord. Otherwise, yeah. That's us. Everyone else, where can we find you on the internet? What you doing?
Hi. You can find me on the Twitter at @the_Gambit. And yeah, I don't have any other games but Val's game. So I'm very happy to be here.
Are you an exclusive?
I signed an exclusive contract with you. Don't you remember?
Okay. Yeah, me too.
Well, hi everyone. My name's Satan. I play Bella, the City of Rogue here on Saturday nights. I would like to thank James because he made my dream come true that the Iron Bull is going to be in game single-handedly. So I'm super happy.
That's amazing.
I know. I got what else do I do? I do some stream games sometimes. Like Saturdays, I'm here. Sunday mornings, I'm over at the Hype Goblin where I DM a few of my friends. There's some homebrew adventures. They're on the Astral Sea now because they put a bag of holding inside a bag of holding on purpose, but still. I'm also gonna be this weekend. We're gonna be picking up the last few episodes of our Remember the Frost Maiden campaign. We have about 3 to 4 episodes left. Sunday nights at 10 p.m. over at the Indoor Adventures, and I'm also there on that channel Thursday nights where I play a vampire mobster named Lilith. In a strange amalgamation of City of Mist. But yeah, other than that, you can catch me on my Twitter, @AllisonVamp with 2 P's. It's right there. Look at the layout. Look at this beautiful layout that Val did. And that's me. I love you all so much, and I'm so excited to be back in this game. It's been one of my favorite games ever.
Okay.
I'm Freddie. You can find me on Twitter @His Majesty and on Instagram @LewdAlfred. I am also exclusive to this game right now. But I am so glad to be back because I'm just very excited to keep playing this game, and I'm so excited for Emma to do the Iron Bull voice.
I'm gonna try my best.
I mean, we could also just re-hire Freddie Prinze Jr. just for that.
I'll give him a
Yeah.
script. You just
need a little bit of Iron Brew for your Iron Bull. Hey. We're not sponsored. I've never had any Iron Brew.
Iron Brew, send me all your sodas.
Send all your beer.
I mean, unless Iron Brew wants to sponsor us, I love Iron Brew.
I mean, I never had Iron Brew.
If they want to sponsor us, I've had them all.
So good.
Super delicious.
Iron Brew is pretty good.
Yeah.
They do an energy drink now. Anyway, hi everyone, it's me, Emma Hammerly, the GM. Thank you for coming along to this wild ride today. You can find me here every Saturday GMing for these lovely people. You can find me here every Friday right now playing in Masks, which is great fun. I am playing the delinquent, and I had a date where we ended up naked, not the traditional way, and then had a smooch. And it was great. And you will also see me here for 2 games for the Extra Life on Val channel, because I too am an exclusive bitch, and I only stream here.
I'm the only shooting bitch here.
I mean, yeah. But I'm gonna be in Birdwood Bay with Val at the helm, and also in RuneQuest. It'll be pretty fun. I'm very excited. So yeah, that's me.
All right. And with that, everyone, we are going to go over and say hello to Sephi at Parasephiroth. She does Nuzlocke a lot, and she's doing one Pokemon Sword and Shield right now, it looks like.
Nuzlocke.
Absolutely, and we're all here for Nuzlocke. I am, for sure. So, yeah, everyone, we will see you soon. Bye-bye!
Yeah.